Good day, this is Angela Raquel Yavora from BSOA 4-2, and today I will going to present the 7 types of project organization. First is the functional. Functional project organization is structured around traditionally functioning departments with managers who report to an executive. It is the most commonly used project organization. There are no project managers. Instead, the managers coordinate projects and select team members from each department to support the project. As I have mentioned, functional project organization is the most common among all types of project organization, adopted by most companies because it is the classic configuration in which the staff is structured in areas and departments such as the sales department, marketing department, finance department, and etc. With this, the organization is divided into various departments where people with similar skills gather together, and it improves the efficiency of each working group. Here is the example of functional project organization. As we can see, the company is organized by function groups according to their activities. We have here the R&D manager that has a different department in finance manager, marketing manager, as well as division product Z. Organizing a project using this type has advantages and disadvantages. One of the advantages is specialization, because grouping employees by specialization ensures a dependable level of departmental competence. And then one of the disadvantages is segregation. Having departments populated by employees specializing in specific work areas means that teams become siloed. Employees in different teams do not get the opportunity to meet and share perspectives, which can be harmful for the progress of the business in the long run. Second is project-oriented, also known as projectized organization. The project-oriented approach has dedicated project divisions within the company. Each division focuses on a specific project and what is necessary to complete its task. Project divisions managers make significant decisions regarding goals, schedules, and responsibilities for their team members. A team-based organization is another name for a project-oriented organization. An organization of this type considers every job as a project. Here, the project manager has full authority to complete the project successfully, has a full-time role, budget control, and a full-time team available. The example structure of project-oriented organization is like this. As we can see, projects are the main units of conducting undertakings. There is director at the top and managers of various departments under him. Under them are project teams consisting of various members like the analyst, architect, developer, tester, and etc. Numerous advantages and disadvantages are associated with project-oriented organization. One of its advantages is that the dedication of team member increases because the manager pays individual attention to each member of his team. And one of its disadvantages is that with less communication between teams, knowledge transfers might be a problem. Third is organic. Organic project organization focuses on a project's natural progression. This type of organization is flexible with a more relaxed workflow approach. This approach is also known as laissez-faire, meaning the company allows each employee to have a unique approach to work and the ability to make their own decisions. They work side by side to communicate quickly to resolve unexpected issues. Organic organizations are also known as open organization or organismic organization. The organic organization is defined as an organizational structure where all the employees are placed at equal levels. It is operated by a network of individuals who are multi-talented and thus can efficiently perform several tasks when needed. The organic organization is all about teamwork as the organization encourages group leadership. It means that now several people are entrusted with leadership qualities. It is now the responsibility of the group and not a single individual to handle and manage the rest of the employees. Like the other types of project organization mentioned above, organic has also advantages and disadvantages. One of its advantages is that it has a flexible approach that can quickly meet the changing demands of the customer and financial environment. While one of its disadvantages is that it creates confusion and uncertainties because as the employees are handy at several jobs, they might not have a specific role to play in an organic organization. An example of organic project organization looks like in this picture. As we can see, people are helping each other for the completion of the project while contributing their different skills, talents, abilities, and professionalism. Fourth is matrix. Matrix project organization focuses on both functional and project-oriented approaches. This approach means the team considers both the project and team members' roles equally. Project leaders and those higher up in the structure make the decisions. Additionally, the matrix project organization is designed to keep the communication open between teams and can help companies create more innovative products and services. Using this structure, it prevents teams from needing to realign every time a new project begins. There are three subtypes of matrix organizational structures. First, the balance. Both project managers and functional managers have equal or similar levels of authority. It means that the department head and the project manager have equally authority and team members report to both of them. This keeps communication open between everyone in leadership roles and allows the project to move forward smoothly. Next is strong. Project managers have more authority than functional managers. With this, the project manager has most of the decision-making power over the project, while the department head has more limited authority. This creates a strong organizational structure because the project manager has full ownership over the project. The department head can oversee the project but doesn't make key decisions. Next is weak. Functional managers have more authority than project managers. It also means that the project manager has the least amount of decision-making power compared to the other matrix management types. When the project manager has limited authority over the project, the matrix becomes weak because the project budget and timeline is in the hands of the department head. Creating a communication plan can keep communication from getting lost in a weak matrix. The example of matrix organizational structure is this. As we can see in the picture, it has a multiple managerial accountability and responsibility. In strong matrix, the authority lies with a project manager who has a senior role within the company. Next is weak matrix, where power lies with the functional manager completely. Lastly is balanced matrix, where power is equally distributed to both the project and functional manager. Undeniably, matrix project organization has advantages and disadvantages. Its biggest advantage is that it brings together highly skilled team members from different departments, allowing the organization to capitalize on the resources it already has, rather than seeking expertise and recruiting project team members from outside of the organization. And one of its common disadvantages is that it can appear as confusion among managers who are involved with projects that are outlined by matrix, since the power dynamics between the functional manager and the project manager may not be as clearly defined within the matrix. Confusion about the specific managerial roles may arise. Fifth is multi-division. When a team uses a multi-division project organization, they do not have functional roles. Instead, several individuals groups share the same goals and skills. These groups might work on distinct tasks but progress toward the overall team objective. In a company or a business, multi-divisional organization structure is which divisions within the company largely work autonomously to complete a single task or to control operation within a single region. These divisions all work together towards the overall good of the company, but each is only concerned with maintaining its own operation instead of trying to keep up with the operation of the entire company. If you are familiar with Walt Disney Company, it is one of the good example of multi-divisional organization. It uses a variant of the multi-divisional organizational structure to keep its massive entertainment empire functioning smoothly, while its film, television, theme park, and other divisions all work toward the goal of enriching the company and even cooperating with each other to cross-reference content. Each division is still only responsible for its own operation. An example of multi-division project organization looks like this. As we can see in the picture, there is only one parent company that consists of a number of different divisions operating separate businesses, but they don't have functional role and they just working with the same skills and goals. Multi-division organizations have also advantages and disadvantages. One of its advantages is that workers in a multi-divisional structure typically have greater deal of control over the tasks to be completed in the individual division office. This allows the business to be more flexible, while one of its disadvantages is that it can pose significant challenges, particularly for small businesses. The largest challenge for a small business is the cost factor. Setting up a number of different divisions can be costly due to the duplication of functions within the organization. And 6 is virtual. Virtual project organization involves team members from across the country or around the world who work on the same project together. This team does not focus on functional roles but rather on overall contribution to project objectives. The project manager organizes the team and goals to keep everyone informed and progressing effectively. From the word virtual, this project organization is modernized. This structure is also known as virtual society. Here, the central organization is connected to external companies such as vendors, customers, associates with a network connection that allows to achieve business growth and profitability. New office arrangement or virtual workplace require employees to be computer and information literate. They have to be adapted to changes in labor and management relations as well. The productivity of virtual organization are also involves their ability to reconcile social and psychological impacts in virtual workplace. Here is the example virtual project organization. As we can see, it is an alliance of separate individuals such as end users, suppliers, distributors, and information technology, all with different core competencies, working together to bring a project to market faster. With this, they can use various means of gadgets like computers, software, phones, and other technology to work together. The benefits of virtual organization include affordable expertise, flexible support, and access to a full suite of services. While in the disadvantages, it includes challenges with virtual teams, can lie in communication, poor leadership management, and incompetent team members. Seventh and lastly is democratic. Democratic project organization is when a company makes decisions based on the majority's opinion and feedback. A team uses the democratic approach to enforce structures, rules, and expectations that most employees agree on. As a result, implementing regulation and outlining goals is easier because of the general consensus among team members. Democratic organization implies a form of governance in which all people rule, not only managers or shareholders. Written rules, regulations, and boards enables employees to exert influence at least equal to senior management or employers on tactical and strategic decisions. As an organization is known for its democratic way of operating, Google is the best example. In this, employees play a role in making important company decisions. Through the use of extensive discussion and brainstorming, Google, of course, is also known for its creativity and innovation. Of course, democratic project organization has also its advantages and disadvantages. One of its advantages is job satisfaction and commitment. When employees feel included in the decision-making process, they often feel more valued by their employer. This sense of importance can lead to higher productivity and loyalty to the company, which in turn can lower job turnover for the company. While one of its disadvantages is that the decision-making slows down. It will be more challenging to make fast decisions when the decision-making process requires the input of everybody. The time needed to organize meetings and discussions can be detrimental to business when it necessitates quick decisions or involves deadlines. Before I end this presentation, I would like to list the key pointers of 7 types of project organization. And that would be all my report. Thank you.